Bloomington, Indiana. What is going on? Gabriel here with Dream Team Exterior Solutions at your local Best Buy. This is Best Buy number 2 in our end of the month run for Best Buys. We're going to be taking care of all of this concrete. It's approximately 2,900, almost 3,000 square feet of concrete. I'll show you guys. This is a real good downward slope. Makes it real easy to rinse. But we can see some of these curbs right here. Kind of gross. All right. Looks like somebody that previously washed it missed an area right here. You can see the new growth. So we'll go all the way to the end of this curb, this pad right here, all the way back up, making sure to hit these areas right here. Already got the trash cans out of the way, the rig set up. Front entrance pad. Looks like the bottom of these aggregate columns is not so dirty. We'll hit them anyways. Got a little bit of trash we'll pick up. Again, got to be real certain that you get careful with what degreaser you use on these aluminum doors. Some of them react with it. Again, rust is not in the scope of work today. Have some more trash. Tire marks, a little bit of stuff over here. Nothing too major. Got some good stainage right here. We'll take care of all that. So we're going to go ahead and get our water supply. Let's see. We'll go all the way down here until the end of this little crosswalk right here. All of this and everything up and back. So, what are we going to talk about today? Marketing. How can you set yourself aside from all of the other businesses that are competing in the same market? You're not the first person in your market to do what you do. I promise you, there's somebody else out there, whether it's Chuck in a truck or Joe Schmo, anybody. There's another guy doing what you do or another girl doing what you do. So how do you set yourself aside from that? You provide an excellent customer experience. Take your customers on a journey. Marketing is more than just, I got a bunch of flyers and business cards and yard signs and my rig looks good, or, posting before and after pictures. Those are great, but that's not everything that we're talking about. I'm talking about creating a customer experience from the second that phone call comes in all the way until you leave that job complete. What do they feel like? Do they feel like you had excellent communication? Do they feel like you took care of them? Do they feel like their problem is solved? At the end of the day, some of us are in the space where there's unsolvable problems. So what are we going to do to set ourselves aside from everybody else and make our customers feel like we're solving their problems? Oh, your house is dirty? Perfect. I'm going to solve that problem and get it clean for you. Oh, nobody else has showed up to give you an estimate? Perfect. I can be there in the next 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and look at your schedule and look at my schedule and see when we can get out there, take a personal walk around the property. That way I can see what kind of pain points you have and what's going on, Jordan, and see where we can apply our skills to make your lives easier to solve your problem. If it's that nobody's showing up for an estimate, great. I'm going to solve that problem from the get-go because I'm going to show up. And not only am I going to show up, I'm going to take notes, I'm going to listen. I'm going to make sure that I know everything I need to know in order to make sure I get that job. I'm going to find out, you have any kids? Perfect. That means that if I'm cleaning your driveway, after I post treat, I'm going to rinse that driveway off really good. So if your 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10-year-old kid comes outside barefoot, they don't get a whole bunch of SH on the bottom of their feet. They don't get hurt. I'm going to tell you I'm doing that. That way, you see I'm going above and beyond to make sure you're taken care of. something that somebody else probably won't do. Will they rinse the driveway? Maybe. Will they tell you? Probably not, but I will. So, create a customer experience that sets you apart from everybody else. It's not that hard to operate in a service business. A lot of us operate in a business where the barrier of entry is super low, right? You can go to Home Depot, get a pressure washer, get a garden hose, boom, start knocking out driveways. Or you go to Home Depot and you get a bunch of squeegees and mops and some window solution, whatever, glass cleaner, boom, start cleaning windows. All that stuff. You can get a ladder, a couple trash bags, start cleaning out gutters, right? Like there's not too much that you need to get into some of these businesses. So what sets you apart? Are you insured? Are you bonded? Have you gone through any type of training, whether it's OSHA or hazmat training, to make sure you're dealing with chemicals the right way, to make sure that if you're transporting chemicals like we do from site to site, that we're taking care of not only the environment, but ourselves and our customers and their property? That matters. You've been trained in a certain trade like Christmas lights or, I don't know, concrete or paver sealing. All of that stuff matters, right? Those are things that can set you apart. But the main thing you want to do is create a great customer experience. Create an experience that makes you the best and most valuable option to where they feel like this is a no-brainer. Well, the other guy didn't even show up. This guy showed up in 20 minutes. He communicated right. He had his stuff together. He knew what he was talking about. He showed me what I did need to do and what I didn't need to do. He was honest. I'm going to go with him. Are you probably going to be the cheapest? You shouldn't be, but you should be the best and make them feel good about what they're doing and where they're spending their money. Because that is really what matters. That's what we all want. So we are in Bloomington, Indiana today, knocking out this Best Buy. We have a couple more left, and then we're going to get started on some Speedway gas stations all over the Indy area. So I'll be doing some more lives. I'll be getting on here, talking a little bit more with you guys, giving you guys a little bit nuggets of gold about what to do and how to help yourselves and whatever, so you guys could reach out, get with me. If you are in the Indianapolis market and you need any type of home service, whether exterior or seasonal, give us a call. The number to call is 317-348-8292, and we're your local pros. We're going to go above and beyond. We're going to make it happen. We're going to show up and show out. And that's my word. Because just like everybody else who's out there trying to make a living and provide for their family, I am too. I'm just trying to make sure that we both end up happy. I don't want $1 million right now. I want to make $100 at a time from everybody I can, a little bit at a time, and maintain those long-term relationships. Because the longer we have that relationship, the better off we both are. It's easier for you. You don't have to find somebody else to do the service. It's easier for me because I know I have a client that I can depend on, that we communicate well, and we can provide a service that I know what it takes to make them happy. And I can keep on making you happy. So now it's 6:36 a.m. And like I said, Bloomington, Best Buy. Knocking out all that concrete. Look at those tire marks and all that gross stuff. Good gosh. We'll get that all cleaned up. And there's the rig already set up. I'm going to pull out these hoses, get these tanks filled up, and get us going. I hope to be out of here in the next hour and a half or so. So knock this out quickly. We are back at it. Bloomington, Indiana. We just got done with this Best Buy here. I'm going to show you guys just the difference between 15, 15 extra minutes properly rinsing and taking care of everything. Let me just show you. You guys remember all those stains on the curbs? Look at that. This concrete is super clean. That's what we like to see. All the way. Every last bit. Look at that. We like that. We're just over here. Look at some of the staff coming inside. All right, look at that. Some of those grease spots that were right there, they're all good and gone. Beautiful. That whole curb, everything. Look at that. Nice and clean. That's how you do it. I think we've been here all of like an hour and a half. So right on schedule. Oh, gosh, somebody dropped some trash. We'll go ahead and pick that up. Remember when I was talking about what do you do to set yourself aside? This is what we do to set ourselves aside. When we leave a job site, there's no trash. Trash cans are all put back in place. Everything looks nice and neat. Looks like they definitely can tell somebody was here. It's cleaner than it is usually. It looks nice. Somebody took care of it. The dream team. Anyways, go out there, hustle hard today. Everybody, it's Friday. For those of you that plan on getting a hold of me this weekend, I will be on my honeymoon in Chicago, so don't take this the wrong way, but spending it with her. Rather spend it with her. And so, that being said, as always, if you guys have any questions, if there's anything, absolutely anything that I can do to help you, give you a little nugget of information, possibly help you in a place where you're struggling, show you how I do something, what I've done when something happened, etc., let me know. I'm always here to be an additional source of information. And that's what it's all about. Helping people. Because when you help people, you help yourself. Believe it or not, when you extend a helping hand to somebody, it puts you in a position to where you have to hold yourself accountable because you don't want to look like an idiot. And so that's my main goal. I don't want to be an idiot. And the way that I hold myself accountable is I put myself in a situation to where I feel that if I don't do what I want to do or follow through with what I say I'm going to do, I'm going to feel bad. So I extend a helping hand to others because I have a kind heart and I like to help. And that to me is what it's all about. Helping. So that being said, Bloomington, Indiana, Best Buy on 3rd Street. We are out. Again, my name is Gabriel here at the Dream Team. And if you need absolutely anything, the number to call is 317-348-8292. Dream Team, Bloomington, Best Buy. I'm Gabriel, and I'm out.